Hey guys, Judy here from My Divine Angel Reading, and welcome to Intuitive Tuesday. I thought it would be so cool to show you guys how to read energy. Exactly how I do what I could do, and I'm going to give you like a really quick crash course on how you can read the energy of anything. So what you're probably going to need is like a plant or your pet. I bring my dog Dapper to work all the time with me. A crystal, something that you're going to want to tune into. I have here even an old photo, okay? Everything and everyone is energy, like science and molecules and all that. I'm not big into science, but you get my point here. Everything is made up of energy. We all carry a certain energy, give off a certain vibe, if you want to say. And I'm going to show you guys how to feel and read the energy. Pretty cool, all right? So go get yourself a mini plant or a crystal or some memorable keepsake, a photo, your pet, doesn't matter. Whatever you want to tune into and read the energy of. Go ahead, pause the video, I'll wait. So a lot of people ask me, because I also do Reiki here at my studio, and a lot of people ask, what is Reiki, okay? In a nutshell, it's the ability to feel energy, okay? And what I will do is I will go through all 7 chakras in somebody's body. You've all heard of your third eye, that's one of your chakras. Your throat is the ability to, speak. When your chakras are out of alignment, and I'm kind of getting off topic here, your life is out of alignment and things are whacked. So what you want to do is bring them all into alignment. When people come here and I do Reiki, all I do is put my hands over. I don't physically put my hands on somebody. I put my hands over top of their various different chakras and I feel the energy. And that tells me what is off or what is wrong. So an example, as I'm doing Reiki on somebody, I tune into their intuition using my intuitive abilities. We all have them, okay? There's nothing special about me here. No, there's something special about me. There's something special about you too. There's something special about everybody. Okay, back on topic here, because I'm like so excited to show you guys how to do this. I hope you're as excited as I am, because it's really cool. So as I'm going through and putting my hands over each person's chakra, sometimes, like if I stop at their throat, I will feel a physical knot in my throat, or my hand will get really hot. You'll feel the energy in whatever way your intuition works. Some people see things, some people feel things, some people get, like they'll feel physical sensations, or they'll feel emotions. It comes in all different ways for each and every one of us, and it's all different and all the same. So as I'm going through and feeling the different chakras, I can see what is out of alignment and do basically a healing and release the blockages. So whatever it is that they're struggling with communicating, maybe there's some situation going on and they're unable to communicate. But the way I do all of that is through feeling energy, okay? You could feel the energy of anything. You could feel the energy of an environment, okay? People, plants, electronics, your pets, anything, okay, you want to tune into. The grass outside, the concrete. Yeah, I'm thinking of the creek right here outside the river. It doesn't have to be a physical living thing, okay? But when it's easier when starting out to feel the energy of something that is living, all right? Because it obviously versus what's dead, non-living, and living, they give off different energies. But start out with something that's living or something that has, like, all right, I could say here that this big crystal here. Some people would say it's not living. I know crystals change over time and as you use them. So to me, this is a living thing, okay? The picture, I'm getting off topic here. Everything is living, okay? Even if you want to feel the concrete. Somebody's energy went into making that. You could pick up on that. Pretty cool and crazy, huh? So the first thing that I want you to do, I'm going to walk you through a little grounding, okay? Quick mini, I mean, hopefully you'll get something the first time you try this. If you haven't, don't worry about it. You just keep practicing, all right? If you really want to full-blown learn how to do this kind of stuff, I'm going to put somewhere down some links to my intuition development course, okay? So the first thing that you want to do, you want to smack your hands together and rub them, okay? Even when I'm reading people and I give them the cards, I tell them knock on the cards, because all you're doing is knocking out the energy. It's kind of like a reset button, okay? So clapping your hands, just clapping out any residual, anything else that I just touched, okay? So my hands are like clean. And then what I want you to do is like rub them together to charge them, okay? Now I'm going to walk you through a little grounding. See, like even now, like my hands, they feel... When you're really in tune with your intuition, the stuff just comes to you like that. My hands feel, they did not feel silky. They feel like elegant silk right now. And my hands normally don't feel like that, but that's how they came to me. So I just went with it and shared it with you. I'm going to walk you through a really quick grounding technique. What we're going to do is breathe, okay? And then we're going to say an affirmation or a mantra, whatever term you want to use. The affirmations, and you could make up your own, okay? It's not like what I say is written in stone. You have to follow it. Just do whatever feels right to you. So we're going to take 3 really big, deep breaths. And now if you've watched any of my previous videos, you want to feel the air, the breath in your back. You want to take a breath so big you feel your back expanding and like oxygen going to all your muscles, okay? So what I want you to do is stretch your neck, okay? Roll your shoulders. You're just kind of loosening things up so you're not so tight and tense, because when you're tight and tense, intuitive stuff doesn't come through, okay? Stretch your hands, whatever you feel like you need to do to, like my neck hurts right now, so I'm like, oh, just stretch out the muscle. Back on topic here. 3 big, deep breaths, okay? Now, when you take these big breaths in, as you're expanding, I want you to visualize energy going into you, okay? And then dirty energy going out, okay? Inhale beautiful, big, glorious energy and blow it all out. All right, you ready? We're going to do this with me. 3 big, deep breaths and slowly blow them out, right? Big energy. Release negative. Ready? Big energy. Release all the negative. Okay? One more time. Big energy. Oh, I can't even contain it. It's so big. And okay. Now you're like a clean vessel. Okay? Now, I want you to say an affirmation. What do I have written down here? I open all of my senses to feel the energy of that around me. Or I'm going to get a little bit specific because I don't necessarily want to feel the energy of everything around me because it would be overwhelming because there's a lot of things in here. I want to tune in and say, I open my hand chakras to feel the energy of the things I come in contact with. Okay, so I'm specifically zeroing in on focusing on what my hands tune into, not what all of my other psychic intuitive senses tune into, okay? Because that's overwhelming. So the first thing I want you to do, you could even do this with a tree, okay? I'm going to start with a plant because the plants, trees, flowers, they give off some serious stuff. And the bigger the plant or the tree, the greater the easier it works, okay? So we're going to start out with something easy. And I feel like I'm going to put it here. Now, all right, you did your little grounding, your breathing, you said your affirmation, you clapped your hands, we're going to rub them together again. Now, a lot of people think you have to be like right on top of something to feel its energy. A lot of times, I'll be like a foot away from it, and I'll feel it. So what I'm going to do now, I think, yeah, if I stand up, you guys aren't going to be able to see me. I'll just move my chair back a little bit. There you go, that works. So close your eyes, okay, because when you're tuning into your intuitive senses, sometimes when your eyes are open, it's more visual stimulation, okay? And you want to turn off the visual stimulation and tune into the energetic stimulation. Excuse me, I just burped. So what I want you to do is put your hands maybe 3, 4, 5 feet away from the object, okay? Now, if you're doing a tree, stand like 8 feet away, close your eyes, and slowly keep walking forward. Make sure you cleared a path for yourself so you don't trip on nothing. Make sure you cleared a path and slowly go towards the object until you start feeling something with your hands, all right? So since this is not a tree, I'm not going to go 8 feet away. I'm probably like maybe 3 feet here now. And even at 3 feet. Now close your eyes and visualize energy from your hands to the object. Okay? Now if you don't feel nothing back here, again, keep your eyes closed. Slowly continue to move your hands forward until you feel something. And do it slowly. So here, right here, I feel something. And it feels like an energy pulse. It feels like the plant. Okay, because I'm feeling the energy of the plant. It feels like an energetic little mini zapping, like electrical pulses. And it feels happy. So you could also tune in and you can see, you could feel any object or person, plant. Like I can tell you this plant is very happy. I put it right there in the front window, and I try my best to remember to water it, but it never goes. It's not neglected. It's in a very happy environment. Okay, this place is very happy, very full of wonderful energy. This is a happy plant, okay? I know that sounds crazy, but you know what? You're just as crazy if you're doing this with me. So I can feel the energy of the plant, and it feels good. Now my eyes are open because I'm just so used to doing it, but the visual stimulation doesn't affect me. If anything, it makes me go deeper because I could look at the plant and get intuitive. I can talk to the freaking plant, okay? I don't know another way to say it. You could talk to your pet, like Dr. Dolittle. It's crazy, but you could do it. You so could do it, and it's so cool. So that has like a zapping, tingling, and the emotion, when I tune into my body, I feel like breathtaking and happy and just, oh, this plant is well taken care of. It's good to go, okay? So we're going to move on and try something else. Okay, I am going to do, and here, I'll zoom in so you can see it. Isn't that pretty? Look how pretty that is. Where did I get it? I got it at Marshall's. I think it was like $12. I don't know, but this thing's heavy. It's so beautiful, isn't it? So I'm pretty sure it looks like to me like it's a clear quartz. You can see me there. So I am going to feel the energy of this crystal, okay? So I'm going to put it, let me see, where can you see it? Right here. Okay, again, you already activated your hands, okay? I'm just, because I'm feeling something different, I'm just kind of like, you know, cleaning off the plant energy. I want a clean, fresh slate to work off of, okay? And again, close your eyes. Start. All right, this thing. Now, here I am. I felt something back here, which is maybe 2 feet away. But when I go in closer, now I'm about 6 inches. It's intense. It feels like, the best way I could describe it is like Tinkerbell and her fairy dust. It's tingly. And I feel like I need to, this is a brand new thing. I also feel like it's a little blocked, a little dirty. It needs to be cleaned, which, when you get crystals, you want to clean them. It's kind of like clear out the energy. And this has a lot of the traveling, storage, shelf life, other people. So I just got the intuitive message that I need to clean my crystal. Because this, but it feels like, I don't know, fairy dust, for lack of a better word. Okay, so here I have a photo. If you have, and I think I want to zoom in a little closer here, okay? Yeah, there we go. So you don't need to be so far away from me because I don't know how the volume is. If you have a photo, an old photo of a deceased loved one, okay? Even just a photo of somebody you don't know, but it's a lot more fun when it's someone that you know and love. This person here, I know she's from my family, and what I get out of it is a great grandmother, okay? So again, I'm going to say a different mantra, okay? Because this to me is, this is heritage, okay? So again, I'm just going to wipe my hands, smack away the energy. Yeah, notice how I just did that? That's like, get the crystal out of the way. So, and I already feel like right away I got the intuitive message. It's about freaking time. So that would be, yeah. It's, see, like right now, I'm already connecting and getting all kinds of intuitive information and signs. And a lot of people will think like they're talking to themselves. When you're connecting with energy, and specifically, spirit, okay? I'm really connecting with the person, my great-grandmother here, in this photo. You'll get certain feelings and impressions and messages, and like, I'm going beyond the feeling with my hands now. It's all like, it's like she's talking to me, okay? Cuckoo. No, I'm not cuckoo. If you're watching this video, you're just this cuckoo. Embrace the cuckoo-ness, okay? It's fun. So, I can just, like, even, like, my hands, okay? With me, personally, I could just look in her eyes, and I connect, and I see the energy exchange. But, just because we're talking about feeling energy here, and I immediately, as soon as I put my hands over this picture, I mean, you can't see it. Just know the picture's right here, okay? I know you can't see it. I put my hands like this, and immediately I felt like, no. Like, open, stop, like the energy's coming through. I'm blocking it. It's so powerful, I need to open my hands and allow her messages and her energy to just flow, as opposed to the energy flow and stopping. So I could just kind of feel like a hug. So right away, I just got a hug, okay? She gave me a hug. How cool is that? And I feel like hearing. And this is, again, this is how I read cards intuitively. You connect. That's all you do, is connect with the energy of something. And where am I at here? I always check my minutes because I don't like to go over time. You connect with the energy, and I get hearing. She's telling me I need to listen, okay? There's other messages and hearing and listening going on. And I feel like I'm not even going to get into and share, but you get my point here, okay? Your intuition comes in various different ways. Now, we're going to move over here. So, this is Dabra. This is my dog. She's a pit bull. She's like the greatest freaking dog in the world. I have an exotic bird at home. She doesn't even bother the bird. She doesn't bother the hamster. The bird will sit on her. She's such a love bug. So, I decided to bring her to work with me today. And if you have a pet, you can feel the energy. I don't know why I'm whispering. It doesn't matter. You can feel the energy of your pets, okay? The one parakeet and the exotic bird that I have, you can hold them and feel their energy. Give it a try, okay? I feel like I got to duck down here. So all I'm going to do is take my one hand, and again, go like that. I feel like I've already touched multiple things and tuned in. So I feel like I got to do that and just shake off the energy. And I do that when I do Reiki and readings. I always wash my hands, because you don't want to, you already tuned in and did one reading. Okay, that's what you're doing. You're reading the energy as opposed to reading cards with me. And I don't want residual energy still, I don't want residual energy still stuck to me. So it's constantly cleaning and fresh, cleaning and feeling fresh, and cleaning and feeling fresh. So usually you can have a dominant hand, right? But always when you're starting out, do both, okay? Because just listen to me and do both. But I am just going to, and again, close your eyes and start a certain distance away. And then slowly keep going down until you feel something. Now, I feel something right about here, okay? She's happy. It feels, now you feel your feelings, okay? Because again, you're establishing a connection. Feel your feelings. How does that feel? Right away, I felt contentment, happiness. Now, I know earlier in the day, she wasn't too happy. She like looked at me and begged me to take her to work, but I haven't, because I just redid my studio and I got like white carpet and white. There's a lot of white in here. So it's just, she's good. And when I feel her energy, it feels like static electricity. You know, when you take your stuff out of the dryer and you didn't use a dryer sheet and it's like, and sometimes you see sparks. That's what she feels like. And I feel like she's getting a spiritual charge coming here to work with me today in my shop. She's such a good girl. So Dab is getting, her name is Dabra. We just call her Dab. Dab is getting a spiritual cleansing today here at work with me. So she's got such a smackable butt. So anyway, that is how you feel energy, okay? And I feel like I need to turn this thing around here. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I'm sitting here all crunched over. So that is how you feel energy, okay? Now, continue to practice doing it. Like I said, when you're first doing it, do your breathing. If you know how to meditate, awesome. Go into a short meditation. Set your affirmation, what it is that you want to do. Close your eyes and see the energy going from your hand to whatever. And it's like the exchange, the cord you're plugging into, like a power cord, okay? See the energy exchange. Feel it. Pay attention to your thoughts, your feelings, any changes in your body sensations. And then again, how do your hands feel? Your intuition comes in all different ways. Pretty cool, huh? It's neat. Yes, it is. I know, it's cool. I feel like just high five to screen. Yay, you did it. Continue to practice, okay? Now, Reiki and all that, that's like a whole nother level, a whole nother thing of learning where you actually really tune in. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment below, let me know how it worked out. If you have friends that you think would really enjoy this or you think it's really cool and you just want to share it, please share it, okay? Share it on your social media sites or whatever it is that you want to do. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Every week I put out short, intuitive, all things spiritual videos. I try and keep them 20 minutes and less. If you're really interested in learning how to really fine-tune your intuition, your gut instincts, because that's all I'm doing here. I didn't connect with Satan or anything crazy like that. There's nothing scary about your intuition. It's a natural, intuitive gut instinct, okay? If you really want to learn how to fully develop your intuition and just create and see and experience mind-blowing, abundance, wonderful, life-changing, phenomenal things, and I'm not saying that to bullshit you, that is the absolute truth. That is my life because my intuition is in tune and I listen to it. That's a big one. You have to listen to it. Anyway, getting off topic here. I'm going to put a link somewhere on the sides here of the video for you to click on, and even below. If you're really interested in learning how to develop your intuition, please click on the link and it'll go through, I think right now, where you would sign up for when the course is open for open enrollment. But that's what I got for you guys, all right? Go out and practice feeling some energy. It's very cool, all right? I'll see you guys next week. Bye. I forgot to tell you, when you're done feeling energy, especially if you're already very intuitive, you want to, when you're first tuning in, okay, and you said your affirmation, you think of it like a light switch. You're turning on the light switch. When you're done feeling energy, visualize your hand chakras closing, or go wash your hands and visualize your closing out and cleaning, or see a light switch turning off in your head, because sometimes, depending on how intuitive you are, how strong your abilities are, you're going to go through the day and pick up energy on every single thing you touch, okay? There's a lot of things your hands touch, and some things aren't very nice. Like, you know, money. Money's the dirtiest thing that you can touch. Just visualize closing, okay? Close your hand chakras, because you don't want to go through the day, because at the end of the day, what's going to happen is exactly what happens to me when I'm done doing a card reading party. I am drained. I am exhausted. And then I have to go through self-care, maintenance, and recharging my batteries. And maybe I'll do another video on that. But that's it, okay? I'm done now. I'll see you guys next week.